Do you want insider real estate investing training videos for free? Throughout this video, click the challenge button to subscribe to my free 30-day video series, How I Close Nearly a Deal a Day. Hey there, Peter Vekselman. So I want to tell you about a story that actually happened to me early this morning when I was working out at the gym. And so I was on a treadmill and I saw one of the trainers that's always there. She was one of those, she has a cast in her leg. I guess she broke her leg a little while ago. And she's one of those rolly things, you know, the kind that you put your leg that's in a cast and you're rolling the leg and you're walking with the other one. Now here's the interesting thing. Up until today where I saw her kind of rolling this leg, she was actually walking on that cast. So for the last 2 or 3 weeks when I saw the same trainer, she was able to actually physically pivot off this leg, walk on it, and do what she needed to do. Remember, she's a trainer, so she's kind of constantly on her feet. And then today I kind of followed her as she was rolling one leg until she came to a stop, and she had to get a piece of equipment set for somebody that she was training. So she had to lift her leg off, and it was literally, she took no more than about 4 to 5 steps, and I could tell, well, you could just see, it was very obvious, she was in pain. I mean, she was up until today, when she was literally walking on that cast, she was walking straight. Today, she took like 4 or 5 steps on that leg, and she was hobbling along. Here's how that relates to real estate. See, what she did, she just made her pain worse and worse and worse and worse. Chances are that when she got that cast on, if she didn't constantly walk on it, days in, and really she did it for a couple of weeks, I saw her doing it, I bet she would not be in the position she is today, in pain and literally unable to pivot on it. Chances are, I don't know if this is true, she might have had the cast off, but I could tell you there's no way she'd be in pain. Again, she made a problem a worse problem by constantly utilizing that leg. And that's exactly what I see so many people doing in this business. See, look, in this business, it's one of those businesses that it's not like a single talent business. You know, there's businesses out there that if you got one really good talent, I mean, you could just live off that talent. You know, real estate is not one of them. If you look at the whole business of real estate, all the way from acquisitions of deals, to doing deals, to holding on to deals, to selling deals, and everything that happens in between, there's probably about 10 different talents that somebody needs along the way, all the way from understanding the marketing side, to negotiations, to people skills, to closing skills, to relationships, to understanding marketing, to, you know, understand maybe construction side of it. And so this is a mistake I see investors make all the time. In that process of doing deals, there's things that they're better at, there's things they're worse at, and there's things they're absolutely terrible at, almost non-functioning at. Well, see, these things that you're absolutely terrible at, non-functioning at, no big deal. Guess what? We all have them. I bet I could walk through a whole deal as it processes all the way through, and there's things I'm going to be really, really good at and things I'm absolutely bad at. But I learned a long time ago to get away from doing the things I'm bad at. Because a lot of times when you're doing things that you're bad at, it actually makes you worse at them. It accentuates the problem. You don't necessarily get better just by doing something. So what happens to these investors, they get so bogged down with these things that they're bad at, it destroys everything else that they're good at because it becomes the center of their attention. Like in this trainer, the center of her world right now is the inability to walk on one leg. It affects her profession, it affects how she walks, it affects how she feels. So my challenge to you is very simple. Figure out what you're not good at. Figure out things that you've been doing and then you're just hate doing them, you're terrible at them, you're making constant mistakes with them, people have probably commented about them, and those are the things that I bet are preventing you from doing the business. And my challenge is you get away from them. Now, how do you get away from them? Hey, easy. We're in a business of leveraging. You can get other people to do them. You could hire other people to do them. You can get people from commission perspective to do them. You personally may need to get outside help in terms of doing them. Again, from this trainer, if she maybe would have gone to physical therapy instead of spending 24/7 on her feet, she wouldn't be where she is today. So sometimes you could actually be coached or trained or mentored through things you're bad at. But you got to absolutely figure out things you're bad at, and somehow you got to change them. Don't, people say don't throw bad money after bad money after bad money. Don't accentuate your bad habits by just doing more and more and more of them. So lay out what you're doing, figuring out what's working. Most importantly, also figure out what's not working. Focus on the things that are working, and either get better at the things that are not working by bringing outside help in, or just get rid of them and have somebody else do them for you. And then you'll see how much easier your life gets when you're focusing on the things that you're working and you got the right infrastructure in place, replacing what's not working with things that will then begin to work for you. I hope that helps. Hey, you guys know what we do here. We do a ton of deals, and I have a one-on-one coaching program where I coach people just like you to help become very, very successful real estate investors. So if you're a buyer, or you know other buyers literally all over the world that are looking for deals in the Georgia market, specifically concentrated towards Atlanta, you need to be on our buyers list. By now you'll see my email scrolling across the screen. Send me an email, just say add me to the buyers list. And on a daily basis, you're going to get some terrific both ROI and equity driven deals emailed right directly to you. The other thing, if you're looking to become a successful investor, whether you're brand new, just getting started, or whether you're doing it already and you're looking to be a bigger, more sophisticated, more savvy investor, I know I could help you do that. Again, you could either send me an email to learn more about my one-on-one coaching program, or better yet, right below this video, there's a link, coachingbypeter.com. You can go straight there and learn more about how I could help you become very successful in this industry.